When I first started Fortnite, I never had the chance to meet people who were actually good at the game. There's tons of crack people on Fortnite, but there's also people who can or have made money on Fort. I got my brother Owl in a call and I asked him specific questions about the game that I can probably almost guarantee you lots of you do not know the answer to. Just so you guys know, he has around 18K earned, plays with tons of pros on the daily, and he even has recent earnings to show that he could still do it. Just talking to him for the 30 minutes when I first met him, I can tell that he has tons of experience on Fortnite going all the way back from the way beginning of the game. If this vid does well, I'm gonna make this a series with different topics and maybe even throw in some different pros in there. So let's get this vid to 7K likes. And don't do this now though. Hit Owl with a sub on his YouTube or follow his Twitch down below only if you learned something. That's because I'm confident that you will. Brother Owl, how we doing?
Oh, look, watch my screen share. I'm about to win this game in arena, bro.
All right, baby.
I'm about to headshot this kid. Oh, like, come on, bro. That's so broken. What?
Oh man.
Oh,
Let's go Tilted. Let's go Tilted.
Tilted.
Yeah.
Ah, man, kid. You know where I'm trying to go.
I'm gonna start us off with the first question. Do you normally switch up your drop in Cash Cup? So as you're playing, do you switch up your drop? Let's say 1 week you land here, next week you land there. Like what's that like?
Like from week to week?
Yeah. What makes you switch it up?
I'll switch it up if the meta changes. My drop is always very dependent on the meta and what's strong in the meta. Like recently, I was landing at the gas station outside of the Jonesies to make sure I had Spideys, because Spideys are where I would see super meta. Right now, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna land now with this update because they nerfed the Spider-Mans. Now they have 20 charges instead of 80. I'll have to understand and see if like the meta is still Spideys.
So your drop is gonna be really dependent. It was, at least before this update, was really dependent on the Spideys every time.
Yeah.
I have a mini for you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I feel like you should be always basing your drop based on the meta.
I shredded this team right here. Literal one.
Oh, he's one, bro. I got him.
Yeah.
This kid's coming up the stairs, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
You're basing your drop based on the meta and what's strong at the moment. 100%.
Let's see if we can kill this kid. Oh, behind. Nice. Yeah, there's a kid right there.
I just sniped a kid at the whole other building, bro. What world?
Oh, I cracked him. One's weak.
Oh,
nice. Let's go.
Yo, I just hit the kid 100 and 150 the other one. I'm dropping back in, bro. Jumping in the box. 100. Okay, I'm gonna go lay down the law up here. Do you have one?
Yeah. No, I don't.
100? No. 60? Oh, I'm getting shot from... Oh, my God. This kid's on the other roof, bro. This is awkward.
This kid's one.
I'm coming. Got
Nice.
him. 150 from a mile away. Oh, my God.
Let's go.
We're
More kids.
We're getting keyed.
Yeah, I got him boxed.
1 HP.
85.
Coming.
He dropped.
He's one.
He dead? All right, let's get the next question up in here. What's to stop you from like full sending like a POI? Like I understand the meta's at one spot, but obviously since the meta's getting nerfed a little bit, it may not be like that. Let's say pros are also landing at a spot that you really like. What do? Do you just full send or do you create a different spot and try and find a different route? Do you not go to a spot because there's other people landing there, or do you just big D it and just full send?
Those thoughts cross my mind, but I think personally in opens, like in the first round of a Cash Cup, you shouldn't worry about who's landing at your drop because it's so random.
Okay.
Like if a pro's in your game and you die to him, that's unfortunate. They won't be in your game every single time. Like if you die to them off spawn, they won't be in your next game, and it's a completely random chance that they will be in your game. So in finals, in round 2, it's different. If you qualify round 2 and there's like a pro team landing at the drop and you know that they're way better than you at the drop, I would not land there. But in opens, in the round 1 of a Cash Cup, you shouldn't worry about who's landing. So you essentially, if you think you're good at the drop and you know it's good, put in the practice for the drop. Don't worry about who's landing there, because you got to qual the finals in the first place to get there, and then you can worry about your drop in finals later.
So you essentially, for the most part, do you have 2 different drops for finals and opens, or no? It's mostly the same.
I don't have a specific different drop for finals. Like if I'm going somewhere where there's like a very strong pro team in opens and they qual and they're going there, I'll just go to a spot that's uncon in finals. It doesn't really matter what it is.
Okay, bet.
Like obviously I'll try to get the best spot I can, but if it's uncon, I'm gonna take it. If I'm landing at a spot I know I'm outclassed at.
Okay,
in finals.
So in your first game of opens, so do you land at the same spot you would and you try and drop a high kill game?
I don't land high. I don't hot drop.
It's literally same POI every time you land there. You just get high. You get your loot. You kill people off spawn, and then you just get a high kill game.
Yeah. Yep.
I like that. Did he hit you? There's kids on a mountain. Kids on a mountain.
Oh.
Hit him 60.
Oh no. He destroyed my bush. My cover's been blown. they're sneaking up. Ken, get it quick.
Where?
I'm healing up to our northeast, behind the metal wall. I think literally. I think he's behind that metal wall, or he might be behind the rock.
No, he's done.
Air him out. Bro, what? Here, I got you with the armor. Right here.
Where?
Behind us, right here, by this tree. Trust me. He's behind that tree.
Right behind this tree?
I'm about to air him out. Yep, right there. Light him up.
Oh
Whoa,
my god,
they
he's
got
nasty.
the
One shot on this boy, literal one. Yeah, yeah.
I have 8 builds, bro.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I dropped 100 metal right there.
Oh my god.
70.
I missed. 86.
Dad, here's my next question, right? In your head, if there's a different answer for opens and finals, let me know.
Okay.
There probably will be. But what's your ideal drop spot? Walk me through your ideal drop spot. Like, what would be there? What would the route be, maybe?
Okay.
Like, in terms of mats? Like, what are you aiming for when you plan a drop?
Now,
like, what's the ideal situation?
After this update with right now, I would say a drop with pepper boxes, like with the non-boxes, so you can get peppers.
Okay.
And a spot that you can get 1,000 metal, like as a duo, like both get max metal, because in this map there's not a lot of metal. Like metal's kind of hard to find. Like max metal and mobility is like a huge thought in my head.
And you're thinking, because obviously I'm just pointing out the obvious, the Spideys are getting nerfed, so you're thinking peps are the most important right now.
Yeah. I would say so, because you could land for launch pads like based on floor drops, but now since there's armored walls, it's kind of harder to find pads. So I would say 100% you should try and land on peppers.
Okay, here's a question I had for a while, and like I honestly been stuck on this question, and I've been meaning to ask you this. In solos and duos, whatever it is, when do you know when it's time to move on from your drop? Like, when is enough enough? Like, when do you say, okay, I've died here too much? Or what goes through your mind when you're thinking about when this is enough and I should switch it up?
One point is like I'm getting over contested and the loot just isn't strong enough to be that contested. Like obviously the meta changes, like something else comes into the game that makes the drop,
you want to switch up to a better spot.
That makes you want to switch your drop, or like the drop spot get nerfed, like whatever, you know, comes into the meta, or like something happens to the drop. Mostly it's just like the amount of people that land there, and like if the loot is that good, like if it's worth to be conned like that, and the loot there is not that good to be conned by like 4 teams. Like it just doesn't make sense to land there if I'm getting conned by 4 teams, when I could go Southside Sleepy and be conned like 2 or 3 and have like double the loot.
Yeah. No, and that makes sense too. I like that answer.
Give me a second.
I'm with you.
These guys are on the run, bro. 150?
19 white. Oh my god, I'm jumping in.
Oh, I broke through all, my bad. Oh my god, these guys are goated. 100.
Dead. Okay, so here's something I saw you do recently, actually. I think it was... Actually, no, it might have been the last time you made money in the cash cup. You literally would land in dead nowhere and still qual every single time. Like, what makes you have so much confidence in just running around, literally dropping anywhere and still being able to come out and having everything you need to get to an end game?
Map knowledge.
So what
made
you
land somewhere, you need to know what's around. Like all the loot. Like say you're gonna drop somewhere, you should go on like lootlake.info and look at every single thing around you and become super aware of like what mats you can get, like what kind of materials are in there, what you can farm, where people are like dropping, you know, kind of have a good knowledge of where people are going to be going, like on their rotates, and just know where all the loot is around you, like every single cooler or every single like non-box or like all the chests.
You told me that you spend a decent amount of time literally you probably don't do this now though, I bet a lot of pros don't do this now, but you told me you spend a decent amount of time writing stuff down and literally taking notes of like certain things so you can remember them better, right?
Yeah, that's super good tip.
How long? Yeah, go ahead.
If you want to like grow as a player, like and you feel like you're making the same mistakes, write down your mistakes like as you make them as well. It's also a really good thing. Like if you're making a mistake and you're not comprehending and it keeps happening, write it down and like review it before you play a tournament.
I agree with that tip,
so it's fresh in your mind. When you write stuff down, it sticks in your head a lot better. And like always, like if you really want to get better, you should be VOD reviewing like the best players.
How much time did you actually spend trying to remember the map and like create that knowledge for yourself in terms of like where to farm and stuff?
I don't know. I just kind of play the game and like I just kind of remember where things are, but like obviously I don't know where everything is. Wherever I'm gonna land in a finals, I always like look on Loot Lake and I just see where everything is and like have good knowledge of where all the chests are around me and where people are landing and what I can and can't do. Like I always, when I'm dropping somewhere, I'm always prepared. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be prepared or else you're just not gonna do well. Like always have a plan. Never go into a tournament without a plan. That's
and I've been learning that a lot myself, honestly. Just that plan thing. And it's really noticeable. That's probably the easiest fix you can make to your game in terms of at a cash cup or anything. Just having a plan like that, it really can separate you. I got no heals, by the way.
I got no heals either. I only got minis.
Yeah, I have 2 minis.
These guys are grinding. They love this game a lot. I'm gonna go air them out. 150!
No way.
What?
I'm height.
Yes! Oh my god. It's okay though. I'm gonna hit another 150. Give me some time.
I could drop you mats.
100 full piece. 100 again. Oh.
You're so good. Oh, let's go.
Oh my god.
Box. On me, box.
Whoa. 100. Oh my god, I just sauced him again, bro.
All right, here, before we finish up the game, one last question to throw in there for everyone. All right, so in a realistic setting, how many days do you think it takes to master a drop? Like, if you were to do it yourself, how many days do you think it would take you? Or not even days? Do you get it down quick now because you have so much knowledge? Or how long would it take you to get good at a drop?
I think like the things you should do to master the drop, I would say you should start out by VOD reviewing who goes there and like VOD reviewing the best players that land at the drop, so you can like know the best knowledge before even dropping there and know all the strats, or like know some strats.
Yeah.
Don't go into it blind. And then the next step is you should be practicing your drops for the drop spot. Like, learn how to get like the perfect drop almost every time, so you can master just the drop.
So what I've seen you do is you would literally go into arena or go into battle lab and just literally rep out the drop, because that's the most important part to the whole thing.
Yeah, you need to learn how to have the perfect drop for the drop spot. You
that's
should be
something that
like,
would you say a lot of people don't do that? They don't go in and they don't rep the drop out? Like, I feel like that's not a common thing unless you are a pro.
Yeah, like lower level players are like just grinding arena and just trying to get their fighting up, but there's so many more aspects to the game than just fighting.
Yeah, I agree.
That people look over. And I think like the drop spot like that, like mastering your drop, is something way too many people look over. Like a lot of like tier 1 pros do that, and I feel like a lot of like lower skilled players don't take advantage of that, and they should. And like you'll see a big difference. Like realistically, like all spawn is very random, but like you can definitely like lower it.
No, I agree. No, I was thinking that same thing. That's one area of the game that I've been working on a lot recently, is my drop, because if you can outdrop people, you literally will not lose that POI. Like the chances of you winning pretty much like doubled.
The list of learning and mastering a drop is you should first figure out where you want to go, obviously based on the meta, like and what's strong and what's not.
Yep.
Have a checklist for like metal, and then whether it be like Spideys or Peppers, and then once you pick that drop, VOD review of the best pros that are landing there to learn the strats and how to loot it and how to like land there. You practice your drops, whether it be in arena or battle lab or whatever, to get the perfect drops every time. And then you just need to play scrims
and then just get
play
real
tournaments, and
there.
you'll learn even more about it and get better and better with time.
All right, here I got a very hot question that I've always thought about. Why do so many pros not land at POIs, and they always have some crazy back route to like the map, bounce over here, bounce over there? Like, why don't you land at a POI instead? Or I know some people do, but what's the main reason why most don't?
A lot of pros, because of scrims, a lot of pros will pick a drop based on their finals drop, because they're alphaing that drop. Like that's their drop, alphaing it up.
Okay.
Nobody else
so they
is
claim it
land
early.
there, and they claim it, and like they'll land there in opens and all the scrims, so they make sure they have an uncon drop for round 2 when they qual. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so they're always uncon. I feel like it kind of makes you hard on yourself to qual out of opens, because like you're playing with worse loot, but they just want to alpha up the drop.
No, that's what I was saying too.
They just want to alpha up that drop. Like that's their drop, and you know how people are with that too. Like that's my drop. Like they're alphaing up their drop, and like they land there in scrims every game just to alpha it up to make sure they have an uncon in the finals. That's basically how they think.
Oh, okay. Wow, I never really thought of that. I might be dead here. He's 1 HP.
Got him.
Oh, let's go.
That guy thought he was gonna get away, bro. Wait, hold on. Does get on me?
Okay.
Oh, he's aware. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm hard falling over.
It's the peace control goat. It's Jarian.
Yeah, we gotta run away from him.
He just set the whole building on fire.
Bruh.
It's over for you. Oh, Ken, they're coming in hot, dog. Oh, he's getting in.
Oh, I'm down.
Full box.
Yep.
Whoa.
Crack. Nice. Yeah. Go ahead. He's dead.
Another team.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Full box. Oh, I'm in a box with 2. 1 HP. I killed them both. I killed them both to fall. 150. Dead.
Yeah, another one's coming. I'm gonna box him.
Okay. Box him up.
Nope, he's running.
I'm healing up.
Okay.
I'm healing up.
I got him boxed.
Okay.
50. Crack.
Got him.
Nice.
Wait! Who is this? 100? Is he dead? Oh my god, that kid was in.
Dead.
Oh my.
I'm here.
The AR spray.
Holy.
Oh my. Can start placing them.
My game just. My game just crashed.
That can't be good for my health. I died.
It does not get better than that.